a lot of young people don't remember. So I'm going to put this home in perspective by saying in 1981, James Grimes and his wife pulled up at the Circle at the Airbnb Bank, and he was going to have his wife go in and pay him off because they were buying a house, and they're going to tell their in-laws about this great idea. At that time, they had just put in the bricks and the poles back in 1981 on the Circle. And the police at that time rode around in these little Jeeps. And the police pulled up next to Mr. Grimes and his wife, and the gentleman told Mr. Grimes to move because there was no double parking. No parking on the Circle. Absolutely no parking except at the Columbia Club. Now, remember, no parking on the Circle. So, Mr. Grimes and his policeman got into an altercation, and Mr. Grimes started to pull out. The police were reached in and turned the guy's car off. The guy kept going, and the policeman thought he was going to be rammed up against one of those new poles that are on the inside of the Circle, and the policeman pulled him down and shot Mr. Grimes in the stomach. He killed him, his wife and his baby, got out of the car fine. That was one incident. So today you could park on the Circle. You can park on the Circle because of Mr. Grimes' death. But at that time, remember, there was no parking on the Circle except at the Columbia Club. So that, I use the metaphor of the Animal Farm where we're all equal, but some are more equal. But today, as a result of what happened with Mr. Grimes, that's not the case. Also, that was 1981. In 1987, Michael Taylor, who was 16, cut school manual, he stole a car, the man caught him, and down on South Street and East Street in Virginia, especially where that comes together, handcuffed him, searched him, took him up to the hill, the juvenile center, where they claimed he shot himself in the head while he was handcuffed. The back of his police car with a .32 that was in his shoe. Now, the police took a picture of Michael Taylor, and he had on shorts, because it was 9th of September. He had on shorts and his shoes and white socks. You could see that he didn't have anything in his socks and shoe. A .32 is not a .22. And as a result of that, the family took it to trial 9 years later, and the jury, a civil jury, not a criminal jury, said, we don't know who killed him, but he didn't kill himself. I'm mentioning this for two reasons. Erica Smith, who now works for the Star, and other people who are young don't think anything close to Ferguson ever happened in Indianapolis. Never had. People were very upset with the Michael Taylor incident. Very upset. They're still upset because no one's ever solved that case, and they know that Michael didn't shoot himself in the head with a .32 that was supposed to be in his shoe while they're handcuffed and back in the police car. As a result of that, being a poet, I wrote a poem about Ferguson, which I call I'm Not Against the Police. I'm not against the police. I'm not against the police. I'm against police brutality. I'm not against the police. I'm not against the police. I'm against that mentality. I looked up some numbers on the internet. In 2005, it was 20% of those arrested got so assaulted by the men in blue, which injuries we saw. And it's just ain't here. It's all over the globe. Police use excessive force, and there's a probe of a shooting or a fatality. Then the police get off on a fatality. For no other reason, if they're the police, they can do what they want to serve the peace, so you better run when you hear the man say, I feel like beating down somebody today. But I'm not against the police. No, I'm not against the police. I'm against police brutality. I'm not against the police. I'm not against the police. I'm against that reality. When I was younger, I looked up to my pops. I had my hero, the Bear and the Fox. And then when I got older, went around the blocks, I met some pretty good police and some pretty bad cops. Then when I got older, way past 21, I got drunk and rowdy, having too much fun. A sheriff thought he'd teach me a lesson. I got arrested and put to whip with a Smith & Wesson. Out of jail the next morning, I signed my release, but the only thing he taught me, that policeman, was don't trust the police. But I'm not against the police. No, I ain't against the police. I'm against police brutality. I'm not against the police. I'm not against the police. I'm against that actuality. When I'm in trouble, they're the first ones I call. When I fear for my life, they I call the law. They're there for the people to serve and protect it. They put their life on the line, that's why I respect it. But they can be wild, violent, and scary. Like with 2 or 3 chunks of my cousins and Big Uncle Larry. They love to hit you when they got you in cuffs. When you can't fight back, they really think they're tough. I don't like the bad ones. Hats off to the good. I just don't want dirty cops in my neighborhood. The job's too important, so tell the police, remember, 4 words, no justice, no peace. But I'm not against the police. I'm not against the police. I'm against police brutality.